Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Sorry for the very long lead time. We were talking about mechanics because guess what, everybody? The party is now level 15. Yay! We did it! We went through our DBZ training arc, and now you're level 15. So why not? So we are going to dive right into it with our lovely friends in this castle, outside of their regular flow of time. As a very quick recap of what has happened the last couple of episodes, or rather just the last few episodes in general, each of the player characters have had their own little training arc episodes where they have faced personal issues or where they felt that they needed improvement in combat or self-improvement, from an emotional standpoint, from a magic standpoint, physical standpoint, all of these different things. And they were given the seemingly impossible opportunity to, in the span of 30 seconds in their home, spend 30 days outside of time to hone their skills and prepare for the final battle, because as the party is intensely aware, this is their final chance to save the world from the second shattering. And so we zoom in on this strange castle seemingly floating in space on various floating islands in the middle of pocket dimension ? Space ? We're really not sure. Into the hallowed halls full of stained glass windows and endless doors that lead to whatever your needs are at that given time. Yeah, inside Edem, eyes emoji. As if this campaign couldn't get any more gay. You're all inside a piece of infinity. Ooh woo. We zoom in into these intricately carved halls to Dayu and Revelation. So I'm going to start by asking Revelation, where does Dayu find you in the castle?
I think that Rev is taking a break from her specific training room, and can be found out in that greenhouse where we found Aurora earlier. She is not admiring any sort of nature. She's just sort of there, admiring the architecture of the greenhouse itself.
So, Dayu, that is, after maybe a bit of searching, I don't know if you search in other places first, but you do eventually find Revelation in the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm. 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 Gonna gonna walk over, kind of like, if I don't know, if we like lock eyes, that I will wave. If not, I'm walking all the way over there until it's like a respectable high distance, you know? And we'll just, it's been like, this is what, week 4?
Yes.
4, right? Yeah, that's what we said, because the training covered first 3. So I think I have been therapy maxing for the most part, and I that guy feels a little confident, little more confident, at least. More and more each week. I think she's been the ears that are usually down are like, I want to say they're stuck in a nice little midway where I look like a triangle. And that's because it's like 50% alertness and like 50% active listening. You know, like it's just like, it's always going to be some form of like instinct first, then everything else. And that's just because she is a shifter. But she will come in and be like, "Hi, Rev."
You would think that if everything here is under control, we wouldn't really need a greenhouse, right? Any plant could just grow anywhere.
See, I was thinking that too. Because these are also like plants that I don't really recognize. I mean, they're pretty. Who tends to them? Do they need to be tended to? I had these questions like the second week we were here.
Did you come here for plants?
Oh no! I was looking for you. I really should have told you this sooner, but I didn't. Because if I'm being honest, I have had a 3-week migraine. And so it's finally getting to a respectable 4 on the pain level. So, the first week we were here, Aluna Seren kind of showed up, and I got to ask her a bunch of questions, sort of like, you know, above table. I would have definitely, when we were like all having some form of lunch together, would have told y'all about the Knave Lord bullshit. So it's like we already know all of that. Yeah. Because I think we spent like about 4 weeks low-key strategizing as a team.
Yeah, we can hand wave like the larger explanations and assume you guys know whatever you say you've informed the others of.
Yeah. So it's just that part you already know. This next part you probably don't. So one of the things that I asked and got kind of an answer for was about Furos, and just I wanted to let you know that he's like confirmed super trapped for a while. I'm talking like at least decades while.
I think Rev sort of pauses and thinks that over and says, thank you for letting me know, but does not look terribly comforted by it.
Mm-hmm. So that's one thing. And I should have probably let you know a while ago. And this one I got done yesterday, and I'm just gonna give Revelation the cord now So best use like the first to get it in the group. Probably everybody else will get it upon next group lunch. But I've been, I think notably, especially for this last week, I'm wearing the cords like around like a belt or something like that. So I just have them right here and I can just, it's a bunch of colors. Everybody has very specific colors with a unifying black. So that way that's like the one thing that all of the cords have in common. And just, I will look, this looks like a really gay carabiner. And I will just like look for revelations before like pulling it out and giving it to her, which I think the specific colors are, it's a silver, a white, and a black, all like braided together really nicely. And it's like a thick long cord, so you can just do whatever you want with it. And I'll just give it to you.
What's this?
This is just so like, you know what a friendship bracelet is? But like, this is not a bracelet. I mean, it could be a bracelet. You could wrap it around a bunch of times and make it a bracelet, but I wasn't sure if people were bracelet people, so I just kind of made it long so you can just put it everywhere, anywhere, you know?
Oh. Thank you. And she will attach it at her hip with the lantern from Sin and the ribbon from Aurora.
Mm-hmm. I made one for everyone. I'm like showing you my hip. I made one for like everybody and a little bit more than everybody too. Just kind of everybody who's like gonna be in the battle. Kind of. This one's for the faceless one. But, you know, just thought let's just... It's nice to have something. I don't know.
Will they come with us?
It should, I think, because it's not like they're magical or anything. I just kind of asked for yarn and string, and that's what I got, because I wanted it to be... I was worried that if it was too ornate, it would just poof away.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Thank you.
I give you 2 thumbs up. And make the potential silence a little bit more awkward before like being like, okay, I gotta go now, bye. unless you have anything else to say, because I feel like
nope.
Yeah,
I'm probably dipping first.
Yeah, we can zoom out from there. Uneasy bonds of friendship may or may not be forming finally after 75 episodes between Revelation and Dayu, so you know, that sounds good. We're gonna pan out and go to Sinark.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the castle are you right now?
Oh, in my training room. Going over a couple of different moves inspired by everyone. There's no windows in the training room. So Sin has just sort of been like in there, and he doesn't know how long as he like goes through an older battle. He uses Dirk to like slice through like a false dummy, and when he does, he imagines like a move that Rev has done before, and I get to use an Eldritch Smite. He casts at another dummy, and a like a whole line of lightning like shoots out of his hand and snares it, and he drags it back in. When thinking of Aurora, he's gotten more fierce in his attacks and is moving even faster when thinking of Nikita, because I now can actually use 2 attacks because of a warlock complication. And then while picturing what he's seen of Dayu, he summons a shroud of undead spirits. The air around him gets very cold and starts augmenting his attacks with Spirit Shroud. And like again, he's been focusing on like how he can help his team versus being like the only person fighting in his head. And he's really focused on like, what strengths do they have that I can use to like augment the stuff that they do. And he's sort of like going through like all these ideas in his head, and he finally steps out of the room and he realizes that he's been in there for 3 days of this final week. And he's confused and like looks around and is just like, I haven't eaten and I haven't slept and he's looking, he feels really confused. And like as he steps out and like the magic dissipates and he's like, he sort of sets his hands down and he's like, I'm not breathing without thinking about it. And I think he rushes to the library to try and sort of confirm something. And in doing that, I think instead of the library, he finds a room with a large mirror, like a body length mirror. And he looks in it, and the eyes that used to be like a beautiful amber gold are now a pure fiery green. He like walks up to the mirror and he tries to like blow like hot air into it to like make it fog up, and it doesn't, because his breath is cold.
What actually happens when you do that is a little bit of frost forms on the glass.
Oh, yes. And he sort of stares, and I think he knew that he was becoming undead. But he thought he had like a little bit more time. And he, raises his fingers and wipes away the cold. And walks back to his room to make a big dinner before we leave. And tries not to think about that right now, because they're so close to leaving the castle. He cannot just drop on his friends that he is dead.
As you reflect on your new life status, you realize that though the frost forms on glass when you try to blow at it, make it fog up, though you are not hungry or tired or any of those, it doesn't feel bad. You don't feel exhausted by any means. You just feel like you, but your eyes are different. Your fur is a little different. It's like some of the color, some of the richness of the tones of all of the colors of you, with the exception of your eyes, have dimmed ever so slightly. But you knew what you were getting into when you signed up for this. Sort of. Anything else for
it-
Sun?
I think, again, as he finishes preparing this meal, like he was shaken
Mm-hmm.
by the realization of what happened. But I think, again, as he finishes preparing this meal, as he knows that he will call his friends in and they will eat together, again, he sort of feels that, like, this is worth it. From what I've gained, from what I am doing, for what we will achieve, it is worth it. And that's sincere.
So we will zoom out from there. And move into another scene. Aurora, where are you in the castle?
Yes, Aurora is in her private room section on the upper level in the walk-in closet area. She is seated at the vanity in front of the mirror, and she's wearing a blue dress, a little bit like simpler in style than she's been wearing recently, but with a very heavily patterned fabric, cut in sort of a few years back style for anyone who would be paying attention to the fashions of Okurai. And she has pulled up the image of the present time, gazing into the space where she had wondered those maybe 30 seconds ago whether it was her sister standing in the shadows. And kind of sitting down at the vanity, she's looking in the reflection at the lines of clothes hanging from the shelves that for anyone who knew Aurora before, this was her old wardrobe, her prized wardrobe from her home that she burned down. And all of these clothes were actually lost, including the ones she's wearing. And the dress she wears now is one that she wore to the special occasion of Dante getting named as successor, as leader in her position. And in this moment, she is thinking back on her training and what Lapis said about Varani getting stuck in life in the current time and not being able to move on. And she's going to take the opportunity to give that to herself. And so, looking at Dante, at not Dante, at whatever's out there, she says, "I'm sorry I couldn't do it. I couldn't right the wrong that I did to you before you left. I didn't want you to go away thinking that I thought less of you. What I said was the angry words of a child. You're a boring loser who will always be our parents' lapdog, and you'll never do anything that deviates from the path that they set out for you. I didn't want to be right. If there was anything I could change, it would be that that was our last memory together. But I know in reality we have thousands of better ones, and even when I make a mess, you cleaned it up. When I made a mistake, you helped me correct it. When I didn't know what to do, you helped teach me. But I can't live the rest of my life in your shadow. Will always be my big sister, whether I find you or not. But I have to prioritize saving our home, keeping my friends safe, and making sure Nikita always has a family. So Dante, I'm sorry. I love you. And now I'm letting go. And she gets up from the vanity. She goes back into a drawer where she pulls out the outfit that she wore when we arrived. She changes back into her usual clothing for the recent times, puts the dress back, and closes up the closet and walks out to move forward.
And where are you going from here?
Downstairs, but with the intention of looking for Nikita.
So you, with this idea firmly planted in your mind, you love your sister, but you can't spin your wheels forever looking for ghosts, looking for memories, when what you had was so special, regardless of how it ended. You think about that as you walk down the stairs. Nikita, where does Aurora find you at this time of day? We'll say timeline-wise, this is the last couple of days, so like it's the evening before the day you leave.
I think if she continues down the stairs and down to her room, she'd find her. I think Nikita is taking a moment to really take in the next day after every bit of training that's hit them. And I think she's just enjoying brushing her hair again. A little mournful at the lack of knots this time. But I think she's kind of doing like a little bit of a ritual for herself to just mentally prepare herself for the next day. And I think as she hears, I guess, the footsteps, she'd definitely look up.
Clickety clacks. Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. Not quite good, but definitely not bad.
You look a little tense. Do you want a massage or something?
You always know exactly what I need. I would love a massage, darling.
And she'll put the brush to the side and she'll just motion to her bed so she could start working at her shoulders and stuff.
Yeah, Aurora lays out and for the first little bit is quiet and then says, "Hey Nikita, you know, I'm serious, right? You always have a family with me. I think no matter what happens, you know, with your family and mine, I'm keeping you."
That makes me very, very happy to hear. I know you're serious.
Good. I want everyone to know we're serious. So, happily live through this. Let's get engaged.
You asked me first. Fuck.
That's the second time I won the race.
Ugh. Well, I did tell my life to you, so I mean.
Yeah, you let me know it was possible. That anything's possible.
I know I don't have many words often, but I will dedicate my life to find the right ones to say to you all the time.
Watching you struggle to find words is one of my favorite activities. Okay, I just want to make sure that you always know wherever I go, you're coming with me.
I want you to know I will be right there every time.
Great. Well, we'll go jewelry shopping once we get back to Oakland.
Intimidating, but I want to do this with you.
Intimidating. We'll do it together. No decision has to be made alone.
I'd like that. Let's win this shit tomorrow, huh?
Of course. Who is the Knave Lord compared to us? Legendary, powerful, beautiful, so muscular. And she starts like feeling up Nikita's arms.
Think she'd give her a little smooch there.
And the smooching continues perpetually.
And we will fade to black on that. On a engaged couple. Aw, that's so gay, so cute. So we will oh, that was so sweet. That was so gay. This might be one of the queerest episodes so far. And on that note, we will shift to the final day. You are all in the common area, and we will find some happy music. You all are in the common area of the castle that's kind of open to everyone and not set up in anybody's rooms. There's a kitchen here and a lounge-like space with couches and plush chairs for you to sit on a fireplace on one side of the room. It's very cozy here. This is generally where you guys eat your meals when you eat together, I would assume, except for the off chances when you eat in Sin's quarters or something, whenever he makes food. So yeah, you all recognize that this is kind of your final hours before it's time to depart, because your time here will be up, and you'll have to jump back into the frozen, terrifying, bloody, Death Knight-ridden Fray. So, as you all gather here, should we say that this is the lead up to Sin's scene where he is making this meal for everyone? So you all are meeting up to eat. Okay, yes, I'm getting the nods.
Yeah.
So it smells amazing in here. And insert food descriptions here of whatever Sin has made.
Sin's made his favorite meal that we learned about secretly that no one else has known because we did character questions that we've been answering.
Yeah.
Sin made a wild boar pork belly. Yeah, and he's got like he's made like a huge thing of pork belly. He's very excited to share it with you guys.
So yeah, that's what you all walk into.
After he's sort of been missing for a couple days.
Yeah, you haven't seen Sin for a little bit, and who arrives first to the kitchen? Who wants it?
Me.
Okay. Well, we'll say Dayu, you are the first to walk into the room. I'm not even gonna
Like
make you roll. You perceive this cat man so much. You really perceive him. He is different.
Mm-hmm. So, like a true Chinese person, Dayu comes first upon the smell of pork belly. And quite literally goes, I smell pork. Oh boy. Oh.
Huh?
You. Congratulations on your second puberty.
Third, honestly.
That's what I was thinking. It's either second or third, but I didn't want to make any assumptions.
It's that obvious?
But for me, it is.
Yeah.
I could kind of see you slowly changing. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be. Well, look, actually, time is very different here. It would make sense. How do you feel?
The same? Strangely? Different, but the same.
That's good, that's good. Oh, sometimes people feel like a strange emptiness, and that's usually because they're a zombie or something like that. I don't think that's where you fall into it, though, at all. But
No, I do think revenants are different than zombies.
mhm.
But no, I feel... While I definitely put frost on a mirror just a couple hours ago, no, I still feel like myself. Still full of love. Just... I really liked my darker fur, and now it's graying very... Yeah.
Nothing, nothing some dry shampoo can't fix. Dry shampoo that's made for darker hair color, I should specify.
Does anyone walk in on this conversation?
Who wants to walk in on this? Which one of you nosy bitches? Well, we could say you all kind of trickle in.
It's us. It's us.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably all trickle in at this point. At this point in the conversation, because you know it's dinner time. You smell food. This was agreed upon.
Nikita forced Aurora
So
to
everyone
hurry
is-
up. So,
Yeah. So
Give
yeah,
a Gattaca, please.
Rev, Aurora, Nikita, you are now in the common area.
I think while Sin is making this joke about his fur, he looks up and sees the rest of you. And even though Dayu sort of brought it up in like a jokey manner, and he doesn't feel different, it still feels a little worrisome to say out loud. Because, you know, while Dayu reacted positively, he doesn't know if this will upset you guys or anything. But he smiles and he says, "Welcome to dinner. I have news." Dayu already figured it out. At some point in the last couple days, I have become a full revenant.
Does Aurora know enough about a revenant to understand the severity of this information?
I was about to ask, we didn't know what the hell that means.
That's a phenomenal question. It's been quite some time since you've been to the Hallowgate Necropolis, but I would say from your time there, you are aware that the sentient undead, some of whom are referred to as revenants, particularly Valdin, are individuals who are not quite dead, not quite alive, but they are also not mindless zombies. They have different powers, and their lifespan is very different. You also know that they are made, not born.
So Aurora's instinctual response to that is, that happened a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought it was gonna kind of be, in a while.
Same. I think the more I trained my arcane energies during this period, the more I sort of burned through my regular life force without intending to. But now I have a different life force. Unlife force? Death force.
A much longer one.
Well, the rest of you will probably be here for a while anyway. Might as well be able to keep up.
You'll have to keep up with me, I think.
And the goddess.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about that.
What?
Oops.
You only told Sin during the scene Sin thought you told everyone, and Sin's like, I'm the goddess, and he's like trying to like get a read on Rev, and then I think he sees the record scratch for everybody else.
See, that was the other thing I forgot to. 4 weeks of a migraine will do that to you. Yeah, it would appear that I'm gonna live my normal lifespan, and then upon dying, I'm just gonna ascend to some form of new godhood, which apparently is what Aluna Seren has planned for a while. The more I think about the implications of my birth, the more I feel a little weird about it. Because it means it was foretold in the stars that my parents would bone. And, I don't know how I feel about that. But it's just there's so much going on. And technically, Kazi's gonna come along. I don't know how I'm gonna tell him that. I don't know how I'm gonna tell him that. If he ever wanted a divorce, I don't think that can happen.
This is a great way to sidestep my announcement.
So you're gonna live a really, really, really long time, as long as something bad doesn't happen. You are going to live and then die and then live forever?
I think so.
Wow. Me too. Apparently this is time number 3 proper. But we're all kind of one host situation.
So no one's
Which is
joining
great,
me in
'cause
the
I
dirt,
turned.
or
Aren't you like an elf?
Yeah, elves live a really long time.
yeah, eventually. But eventually.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
darling. You're quite young.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be around for a long time. Like, I think you were gonna be around the longest until all of this shit happened.
Or longer if I have anything to say about it.
Sorry?
2 people can no longer get divorced if they wanted.
How's Rev doing?
I was about to ask, how's Rev taking in all
Bad.
this information?
Neutral face. Not, but Sin, like you know, not great. But will not say anything about it.
Yeah, Sin is like trying not to stare, but Rev can feel him like glancing, and now he's got his like weird green eyes instead of like his regular like soft eyes, so he keeps like looking and then looking down at his food, and then he's just like serving people, and he's like, how do I say something now? Do I say something in the no? He knows not to say something now, but like he's just like, oh god.
So I think to move things along a little bit, you all have a meal. You chat as much or as little as your character feels like doing during this time. And as the meal comes to a close, I believe Dayu wanted to give out gifts.
Yes. Dai's gonna start pulling out everybody's like cords and like kind of laying them out nicely. Except for Revelation, who she already was able to give it to Rev like way earlier, which like, you know, if you're gay like Sin, you probably would have seen that, and then you could see the cords and be like, ah, correlation. Dai will just go, okay, so I made us all like friendship cords, but like I didn't want to make them bracelets. You can wear them as a bracelet if you really want to, but they're like a lot longer and thicker, just because I thought, you know, we could just wear them however we want. And just start pushing them to everybody, like, this one's yours, you know, like that. It's a little obvious to tell whose is whose because they're color coordinated, right? So it
snatches hers up like immediately.
Yeah.
She's like, this one matches me. Puts it around her waist as like a little, like just barely, you know, waist chain vibes.
Ties Nikita's around her neck like a collar. She's like, this is the Nikita.
That's gay.
Not a bad idea.
So you all receive your friendship cords, gay and now canon. Yes, you all receive your friendship cords, and the time is drawing near. This is your last chance for any scenes with each other that aren't on the list before you leave the castle. Does anybody have anything?
Alyssa can Sin corner Rev.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to sit. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have a Sin and Rev moment. Where do you two choose to go?
I need to ask, does Rev try to like slip away? Does Rev seek out Sin? I know Sin is seeking out Rev, but how easy is it for him to find her?
So I think that Rev will sort of slip away after dinner, not early enough that it should make anyone suspicious. She hopes. But just goes to her room. She's not trying, like, she's not in the mind of like people will come looking for me, so she's not trying to hide.
Yeah, I think, and then like as soon as you slip in, I think there's maybe like a minute's pause and then a knock at the door.
Sort of cracks it open sees you and will open it the rest of the way. You doing okay? Nervous about tomorrow? Everything?
I feel like that is my line.
I mean, I don't know what control, if any, Veldin has over revenants, over the sentient undead. So that's a little concerning, but they seemed fine enough talking back or talking about him in the necropolis.
Can I come inside and talk to you about this? Or do you want me to stay out here?
No, come in.
And Sin's gonna walk in and take a good look around again and sort of smile, and he's like, I love the spaces you create.
Yeah, won't be doing much of that once we leave here, but thank you.
Do you know what your lifespan is going to look like?
Not at all.
It's a little terrifying, isn't it?
I mean, the way it sounded, it'd be long, maybe. But I don't know.
I want to spend the time I have with you.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. A whole lifespan seems a little presumptuous, I guess, to be thinking about right now, given what's ahead in the immediate future.
I've always been an overconfident little asshole.
Yeah.
I want to see
I
the
mean,
stars with you, Rev.
Do you... And she sort of gestures at Sin, at all the indications that they are now a revenant. Do you have any obligations that go along with this?
Not as far as I know. Valdin is not really the sort of obligations guy. I mean,
That must be nice.
it is. I was always envious of people with, like, mentors and stuff, and now I just think I might have gotten off easy.
Well, I'm sure the kids appreciate it. Your mentorship when they had it.
Yeah. I like to think so. But also, if you do think about it, I do have a very big obligation from Valdin. It just so happens that all of you share the same obligation. We have to save the fucking world.
Oh, that. But you were on the way to doing that before you even met him.
Exactly. I cheated the old man, honestly. He got the bum end of the deal. I get all the cool powers.
I think that being bonded to you can never be seen as the bum end of a deal, Sinark.
Sin was looking like kind of smug. And then Rev says that, and like that smile turns very shy. And he like curls up a little bit, and he's just like, "You're right. I'm pretty great. So are you." So, what do you say? Spend a fun bit of lifetime after this? Explore the stars.
Yeah. I like that, I think.
I think he pounds his like fist on his chest, and he's like, "That's like 1,100 more things to fight for."
You think it's that many?
At minimum. What, 1,100 isn't even like a whole day's worth of seconds to be grateful for. Especially when I get to look at that smile.
Sort of laughs and ducks their head.
I think we're gonna be okay.
We can just do our best for it, right?
Exactly. But again, I've got someone I love I'm fighting for, Revelation. And before you make any snide comments, that is you.
Hey, yeah. So do I.
Even though I've lost my beautiful golds, and now they're just like a fiery green instead.
Well, now I can always find you, even when you run off through the city. And I think that she will ping her divine sense, and it doesn't look like anything to you, but to her, like, Sin is glowing. And I think maybe you can feel it slightly, just like a shift in the air of her magic reaching out.
I think it sends like goosebumps, and despite not being able to like feel warm, the shimmer of magic sort of makes him gasp, and he sort of like smiles and ducks his head again, as if, you know, he can't blush, but you know he's blushing. And he's like, and I think he just says, "I can feel you." Can I spend the night here?
Yeah, I would hope that you would.
And that's all I have for that scene.
Yeah, we're gonna fade to black on that one. We love to see it. So much gay in the first half. And now we will zoom over to it is time to leave the castle. The portal that will allow your return is about to open. You can see the battlefield that you have left for you 30 days ago, for your companions Kazuhiko, Kanathor, and Valdin 30 seconds ago. The battle is still going. None of your companions have fallen in this time. They are holding the line. It seems to be, from the outside looking in without context, even though you can zoom through the timeline, so to speak, it looks like a stalemate. And shimmering, bright light coalesces in the central chamber where all of the halls of the castle meet. And the portal is opened to you all. To keep this brief, you each step through, one by one, falling through space and time, seemingly forever, but also in nanoseconds. You see the effects of what it means to move through time. Multiple versions of yourselves, each of you see. Different hair colors, different gender presentations, different lineages, different lifestyles, poor, rich, royal, childish, etc. All of these different states of being. Countless other versions of yourselves in the blink of an eye. And as you step through time, that is where we're going to take our break. You do not want to miss the second half. Shit is gonna get real. We are getting into the final episodes of the campaign. This is the final arc. Now that the training arc is over. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. And everybody get a snack, get a drink, and we will see you in 10. Bye. We are back once again in the second half of this episode. Our party has just exited the fabled castle, the sliver of infinity, the piece of Edem, floating in space and outside of time, back into the Fray. So I will very quickly describe what you all see as you leap through time once again to excuse me, to get back into the Fray. The images you saw as you leapt through time, countless versions of yourselves, happened in a split second, not even an entire second, not even a full moment. You saw this image, vague, kind of misty, magical energy around you, and you are essentially shunted back into the real world. You are all standing inside of the entryway to the arboreal throne room. And as you do, you see that it has created this strange pattern of frosted mist all across the floor and the walls in this room. It gives off an iridescent sheen as mist begins to fill this room. And as you do, you see that Kazuhiko is poised with sword in hand, now in hand-to-hand combat with one of the Death Knights. Valdin and Conathor are doing their best to cover each other's backs. They are switching off in the process of fighting the Knave Lord and also one of the other Death Knights. There is another Death Knight that looks to be in the process of getting a little too close to Kazuhiko, not the one he is locked in battle with. And you hear, as you come into this moment, you hear Conathor shout to Kazuhiko, "Behind you!" And as he turns, he deflects a hit from one of the Death Knights, the one that was trying to sneak up on him. They are all moving very quickly. This is an intense battle, and as you step into this space and change the environment, you are noticed. Roll initiative. So we are going to reset initiative for the folks at home. I am going to roll again for all of our lovely NPCs. I should take some of the dice out of my dice tray. That might be helpful. Oh, that's really good. Okay, Conathor. Kazu. Valdin. Rerolling that that's cocked. Okay. Oh, the Knave Lord rolled really high. Okay. Is Death Knights rolled really bad. We love a little contrast. That is alrighty. 20 and up. Okay, I'm assuming Sin got the highest. What did you get?
24.
Did either of you beat that?
No.
No? Okay. So, 24. Dayu, what did you get?
20.
20. And Nikita?
21.
Okay. So,
21.
21 is the siblings, Conathor and Nikita.
That's
20 is Dayu. Okay, 15 to 19. Uh-oh. Okay.
I don't like that Lizard just has to smile down at the microphone in shame.
Okay, well, that's 15 to 19. 10 to 14.
10.
Okay. Rev?
9.
9?
9.
Okay. Alrighty, so we've got initiative of 14 for Kazu and the Death Knights. 10 for Aurora, correct? And then 9
You got it.
for Rev and Valdin. Okay, that is our initiative order. For this first round, because I had you appear... Excuse me. Sorry, I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, it's going away. So sorry. I was like, my nose, my face. This first round, we're gonna be loosey-goosey with the movement, because I put you at the entrance rather than in the middle of the fight. So for everybody's first turn, movement speed is not really a thing. Okay? Alright. Just so that you can position yourselves wherever you want. I figured that would be faster than telling you when you get in. So, Sin.
Sin is immediately looking for the real Knave Lord, as warned by Aurora.
Okay. So you are going to look for the real Knave Lord. Please stand up. How would you like to search for which Knave Lord is the real one? You actually aren't sure you see two right now.
Oh, then I think, would you... Okay,
I'll say
well,
with your passive perception, you
I also
only
have Eye for
see-
Detail, which allows me to use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, let's use that. Give me a perception.
Okay, I have Eye for Detail, and one of my new abilities allows me to always have advantage on perception or investigation checks.
Yep.
Okay, definitely prefer that 18 to a natural 1. Okay, 18 plus 12, that's 30.
You see everything. You perceive everything. Just kidding. So you are... Excuse me? Hello? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be back here.
I love him.
Don't listen to them, Wyatt.
No, I don't.
Do
I
as you
don't.
please.
If he lays down behind my chair and I don't know he's there, I don't want to hurt him with my chair. So
Real.
I have. That's why his
Safety
bed is
precaution.
right next to my desk, so he has a safe place to lay. Sorry for the distraction, guys. You good? He's giving me the side eye. Are you good?
He's like, why won't you let me lay down, mother?
Anyway, moving on. He'll get over it. It's for his safety. So you've got a 30. Here's what you see. 2 of the Death Knights don't look the same. You can see black ichor leaking from the joints in the armor. The movement is a little jagged, a la the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. It's not quite right. It's like something is filling up this suit of armor that isn't a Death Knight. They move erratically and they attack viciously and differently than what you observed before. One Death Knight, though very wounded, clearly bleeding from one arm, seems to still be in control of its faculties, still seems to be itself, whatever that means, whatever a Death Knight really is. And you do see the Knave Lord. They are currently engaged against both Valdin and Conathor. The two of them are standing kind of back to back, switching off who is fighting the Knave Lord. They seem to step in time in tandem with one another to create these attacks. As for a second Knave Lord, you don't see one. You know who you also don't see? That female individual that was seen in the looking glass-esque portal that was allowing you to see what was happening over time. They have disappeared. Something doesn't feel right, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
So, knowing that, and seeing that again, I know that one of the Death Knights is now the Festering and is no longer like a full undead. So I think Sin warns, he's like, I don't see the second Knave Lord. Sorry?
I didn't say anything. Yeah, you can speak as a free action.
Okay. Yeah, Sin warns, I don't see the second Knave Lord, and then he rushes in on what he considers the false Knave Lord. And is going to try and just fully, like, stab him in the back.
Okay, yeah. As you, I'll give you a little bit more for your perception check because you got it fucking 30. As you get closer to the Knave Lord, you can tell this is the real deal.
Oh.
This looks like a solid corporeal being. There's no indication that it's not the real Knave Lord at all.
Okay.
So you have this firmly in mind as you leap at the back of the Knave Lord.
Instead
Okay.
of attacking, then, Sin is he's gonna leap in. He's gonna raise his fist and bring it down, and sort of, I think he yells the word end, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the Knave Lord.
Oh, okay.
So So choose any one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target ends. For each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, which is a DC plus DC 10 plus that spell's level. And on a successful check, the spell ends.
Yes. Okay. Let me double check what level the effects are on the Knave Lord.
I was so excited to take the spell magic, guys.
Rev is so turned on right now.
Truly.
Double checking.
Oh, but just wanted to make sure it was said. Both Death Knights
Two.
are looking festering-y.
2 of them are
Not-
festering.
No. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
2, not just
We'll
one.
we'll say, for the sake of ease, we do our numbers like always: 1, 2, 3. Death Knight 1 and 2 are festering. Death Knight 3 is still living? Question mark. Living.
Living.
He's living. He's gonna post about this on his Instagram later. He's gonna go get mimosas this weekend. Like, he's living.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's not really like a level thing. Okay, I will say. Because this has no effect on magical items, I believe. Because that is a permanent magical effect that does not have a level attached to it.
Yeah, all it says is choose one creature, object, or
So it
magical
will-
effect within range.
Yeah, so it will end. You do feel that it takes purchase, and it does end an effect. The effect, I'll recall, since it's been several weeks since you guys encountered the Knave Lord, towards the middle or end of the last aspect of that fight, the Dreadlord did have the Knave Lord, the Dreadlord, it's the name of this ability, had an aura around him of this dark energy that was damaging people around them. You watch as that gloom dissipates
Cool.
and is no longer taking effect, which is really good.
And that's my action, bonus action, and movement. So that is my turn.
Okay. Moving on to the siblings. We'll say Nikita can go first. Conathor can go after. So we'll just say, moving forward, Nikita's number 1.
Is there realistically space to engage with a Knave Lord?
Yes.
Okay,
This is a very open
So-
room. You can find a spot.
got it. So Nikita is going to do what she does best, and she's going to take out her Moontouch sword, rush in, and rage. And I'd like to use Call the Hunt. So when I get into a rage, I could select 3 people who have to be willing, and they get to. How would you rule this? Do you want me to select them and then see if they're willing, or just play it off?
Would anybody in the party be unwilling to
just-
receive a bonus from Nikita? Okay, so pick whoever you
Sick.
want.
All right, cool. So I'm going to pick Sin, Rev, and let's say Kazuhiko. If they're willing. So they each get a 1d6 bonus damage if they hit and deal damage with an attack roll. And also I get +5 per person of temp hit points. So I'm going to add that real quick. Temp hit points of 15. Okay, cool. Sick. So she's gonna rush in, go with her tail, and she's just gonna, as trained, watching the Knave Lord's movements, try to get a hit. So 1 slash coming in. Okay, that's a 10 on the die, plus that's another 10. That's a 20. If I think it was a 21. I think we needed for the Knave Lord. Yeah.
Sorry. What was the amount to hit?
It was 20. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh shit! Oh my god. Okay, 6. Okay. Let's go 2d6. 3. 10 plus 2. No, 3. All right. Let me just double check all the pluses. Yeah. Okay. So that's 13. So that's 13 on the first hit. I'd also like to use. Where is it? What's it called? I'm so sorry. There's so many things now I have to study, but I actually know that's there. Infectious Fury. So, can I please get a Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
DC is 16.
Wisdom is very high, so this should be fine. Oh yeah, I very much exceed it.
That's fine.
It's a 25.
Worth a try. All right, cool. I'm gonna go for my second hit then.
Okay. You hit with how much damage did you do with the first one again?
That was 13.
Okay.
And let me just double check I'm not like adding anything extra. I got a 16 on the die for the second hit. So
Plus
plus
stuff.
10, so that's 26.
That
Yeah.
hits. Yeah.
Okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hitting, guys. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was so mean on my D6. What's gonna be a total of 8 plus 3, 11. Right? Yeah. It's gonna be a total of 11 damage on that attack.
Okay. Got it. Anything else on your turn?
Okay.
Do you have a...
That is it.
I was gonna say, I don't think you get a third attack until, like, level 18
Later.
or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 17 or 18, something like that.
Okay. So that is your turn. Moving on to Conathor. Conathor, seeing... actually, I should mark off some of his spell slots. Let me do that.
One more thing, Mandy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
This
no,
is new.
please. Please go ahead.
Do we get the random chance dice roll? The heads or tails for the
That is every other turn.
every other turn. Okay, got it.
Correct.
Heard.
Yes. Okay. Let me mark. I'll mark this off. Okay, so what you see is Conathor turns toward the Knave Lord. He looks a little bit worse for wear. He's not like down to half health or anything, but he's definitely taken a fair amount of damage. And you watch, he sees that you are all approaching. There is one side to the Knave Lord that isn't being blocked by one of the party members. And so he raises this wall, the mist in the room, which seems to be really like obscuring everything in here since you arrived. It's getting really thick in here, weirdly enough. You watch as he pulls the water from the air, quite a bit of it. It's still misty in here, and that doesn't stop, but he pulls the water from the air and forms this wall of water on the side of the Knave Lord that he could feasibly run away towards to get away from all of the people attacking him, thus making it harder for him to get away. So he raises this wall of water, and that is his turn. Moving on to Dayu, and then it is my turn.
Hello. Okay. How are the boys that we left behind doing? Like, if I were to look at them.
Conathor, I'm just going to tell you what the numbers are to make it easier. Conathor is down to 74 hit points out of 94. Kazu is down to 77 out of 102. Valdin, I don't have a stat block for him, but he is also wounded. Not as much as the other two.
Okay.
Because he's been shifting in and out of animal form to save his hit points, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this was, like, you know, if they were a little bit worse, it was like, then I would have to debate using a mass cure wounds.
They're okay for now, and you do know that Kazuhiko also has healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So... This is gonna be a crazy setup. I'd like to, because movement right now we're treating it like nebulous-ish, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Just for this round, just so that you guys can position where you want.
Just for this round. Yes. Okay. Thinking about, it would be probably not the best thing. Okay, I'm gonna set up Aura of Vitality then. So visuals here, all right? We're beaming back in. I personally like to think that the Hunter's mantra from K-pop Demon Hunters is playing. That is the very first song in the movie. Okay, so I'm going with that vibe here. Before my little aura can pop up. And does it look like the Hun Moon? No, it doesn't. Not really. It's more like when I'm able to get the music going, it's like the thin veils of like paint that circle us over. So once again, Aura of Vitality is 30 feet. So everybody within 30 feet of me can, like, you know, in and out, can like benefit from extra healing when I do it. And then I am going to actually, I'm not going to heal anybody just yet. I am going to determine a tail. So the fun thing about being this level is that I can now I can roll twice and pick which one I want.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and if I roll two of the same number, I ignore and just pick whatever I want instead of out of the two that I get. So that's just a little fun thing here. I'll did 2 4s, bitches. Ah, you. I'm gonna take. That one doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna take Tail of the Angel, which when I bestow it, it's just another super heal.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the group chat. So I have that ready. That's my movement. That's my action. That's my bonus action. That should be everything. That should be everything.
Okay. Excellent. It's now, well, actually, before the Knave Lord's turn, he's going to take a legendary action. You watch as he unleashes a spell. He reaches out and touches who's next to him. So it is Valdin, it is Conathor, Nikita, and Sin. So I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who gets hit. Okay. It's gonna be Sin. Okay, that is A 30 hits you, I assume. As he reaches out and touches you with this gauntleted hand, you feel as necrotic energy begins to enter your body. And that is 3d10. I'm actually just gonna roll it on here. As he uses inflict wounds on you. That is 11 necrotic damage. And if I'm recalling correctly, do you have resistance to necrotic damage now?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Okay, so you take that
That would
11
be cool.
damage. And then it is his turn.
Cool. At the beginning of his turn, I set off my spore shroud.
Ooh.
And
is that
so
your reaction?
yes, it is.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
It's the reaction that you gave me.
Yes. It's been a while since I've written that.
And so like as he's like coming back from like touching and dealing that damage, like something sort of cast off of like Sin's gray fur and coalesces into this like spore shroud that I think just tries to like just cling to the Knave Lord, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell DC, which is 18.
Okay, this is a con.
Con save, yep.
Let me double check something. Okay. That is, what is that? 22.
Then nothing happens.
Okay. Alrighty.
And it-
Okay, so the Knave Lord kind of rears back a little bit, because the spores still fill the air for a moment. It just, the ones that get close to him burn up a little bit. And you watch as this red shimmer kind of goes over his armor. He looks around the battlefield and sees that all of you are now back after being gone for a moment. And his advantage may be much less than it was before. And he does not like that. He sees Dayu with her colorful painterly aura and holds a hand out. One sword locked with Nikita, free hand points out towards Dayu with an Eldritch Blast. Okay, I am going to grab myself a little piece of paper because there's a lot of beams on this. There's 4, so I'm just gonna write down which ones hit. Okay, first one. I think all of them might end up hitting. Yep.
It's
okay.
very easy to hit me.
Yeah, the first beam is a 24, the second one is 19, 24, 23, to hit. That's not the damage.
Yeah. They will hit. I'm 14.
Yeah. Okay, so all Eldritch Blasts hit. Double checking because I'm separate attack roll for each beam. So it's separate damage for each beam then.
Yeah, and I think that is also like 3 separate concentration checks for me, right?
It's 4 because it's 4 beams that are hitting
It's
you.
4 beams. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
yes.
It's a really good thing I took Warcaster, guys. I have advantage on all of them. Let's put those here for now.
Wow. I got the same on the first 2 beams. That's funny. That's better. Okay. Oof. Okay, and the last one.
It's about to be a crazy amount of damage. This is gonna be the boulder, isn't it?
It's kind of boulder-like, yeah. Okay, that is... Woof, okay. 57 points of damage. This is force damage.
Yeah, I don't got any resistances, but let me just do. It's 4 checks, right? And I need to beat. What the fuck do I need to beat again? Half of the no.
Sorry, what was?
Or half of the damage taken, whichever is higher, right? For concentrations for a spell.
Oh, yes, correct.
Okay.
That's what you need.
Well, all right. I'm just gonna say them out loud, and
Separate. Yeah.
yeah, and you tell me if I beat it. First one's 22.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use a luck die. That's not a fucking roll. That's me picking it up and dropping it. 17.
I'm double checking the roll because I'm dumb and I always forget this one. But 10 or half the damage. Yeah, okay. Whichever is higher. So half of the damage. That's per hit. That's not for the total. So
Yeah, if it was for the total, I'm never beating it.
Yeah.
So it's per hit.
we went through this once before. I'm remembering now. We went through this last time.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's why I'm rolling like per the damage.
Yeah. So you succeed on the first and the second.
Okay.
You have to beat a 12 on the third.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you're good on that. And then the final one, you only have to beat a 10.
Only have to beat 10?
Yep.
I do with a 14.
Perfect.
Jesus
so
Christ, fucking toughest bunny in the fucking world.
legitimately. So he unleashes that Eldritch Blast, this black crackling energy, sends out these different beams in your direction. It is this deep black energy with a molten red core like lava as it shoots at you, but you manage to stand firm and maintain concentration on your spell like the motherfucking badass you are. And that is the Knave Lord's turn. We are moving on to it's still my turn. Fuck, it's a bunch of NPCs in a row. Kazu and
could I use my reaction from that for Sentinel?
do you have Mage Slayer? Because I believe
I'm right up next to him. The wording says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you,
isn't it a
and
melee
that target
attack?
doesn't have this feat. Let me see.
Because typically that's why Mage Slayer is important.
Yeah.
Because that is what enables you to attack nearby when a spell is cast near you. I think in that context, I have to look at it. I'm pulling it up, but I believe that is for melee only. Let me make sure I'm not being a butthole.
I think that's like a long range one, but if I'm correct, but I'm not entirely sure.
Action techniques. Hit a creature, opportunity attack. Come 0. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and the target doesn't have this feat, you can use your it doesn't say melee. It doesn't say melee. Yeah. I'd say go for it.
Okay, cool. Thank you, DM.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13 on the die plus 10.
Okay, so 23 to hit. That hits.
Plus 2, 6, 8, plus 5, just 13 plus another 3, 16 damage on that.
Okie dokie. Excellent. We're gonna move on to Kazu and the Death Knights. Kazu, I'm gonna say he sees you all, and he looks so relieved because he didn't know where any of you went. You can see it in his face, but he is currently embroiled in battle, where he is going to swing at the Death Knight he is fighting. The Death Knight he is currently fighting is the one that is not festering. He uses his Giant Slayer longsword to attack this guy. Oh, that's the wrong fucking dice? Jesus Christ. Let's try that again. I think that hits. It sure doesn't. He's gonna attack again, because he gets 2. Okay, that just hits. 7 damage. Okay. And then Death Knights. This one is the one he's fighting is going to make his attacks. That one doesn't hit. That one does hit, and he takes 9. Last one is a crit. So he takes 20 slashing damage. And then an additional 18 necrotic. Ooh. That was tough. That was a big hit. That is the living Death Knight, the 2 festering Death Knights. The one is still trying to attack Kazuhiko, and is going to attempt to command. Actually, no, these guys can't speak. They don't have speech capability. He's going to... Oh, you know what? They can't do their regular spells because they don't speak. Good. I guess we'll just do longsword attacks. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Manages to hit. That's another 9. Uh-oh, Kazuhiko's not looking good. Oh no. Yeah, he's not good. You watch as this Death Knight stabs Kazuhiko. Kazuhiko manages to fend off the first 2 swings from this second festering Death Knight. On the third, the sword definitely gashes through center mass, and you hear Kazuhiko cry out in pain. He is still standing, but he is not looking good.
I'm like right there. Can I do attacks of opportunity?
You are not back to back. Are you specifically standing next to Kazuhiko?
Yeah, I ran over to stand next to him so that way he would for sure be in the aura.
Okay. Do you have Sentinel?
I have Warcaster.
That Warcaster
lets me use attack of opportunity with spells, as long as attack of opportunity kind of works in this case. I'm going with we are right beside each other, and this is
They are not disengaging from you, so that would not provoke an opportunity attack unless you have Sentinel.
Without using your movement, what's this action, bonus action? Isn't attacking an action?
Let me check. Forecaster. It's been a while since I've read this one. I usually take this one though. Practice casting, Mist of Combat. You have advantage on con saving throws. You can perform somatic components of spells even when you have weapons. Yep, okay. Hostile creature's movement provokes an opportunity attack. It must provoke an opportunity attack from you, meaning it is walking
I'm
away.
asking if it provoked an opportunity attack. That's what I was asking.
It is not moving away from you, so no, it would not affect here.
So is attacks of opportunity in D&D only movement? Because it says movement action, bonus action. Okay, well,
yes,
that's fine.
An attack of opportunity is only provoked when a creature is walking away from you without disengaging, unless you have Sentinel. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right,
If you have
Pathfinder
Sentinel
better.
and it attacked around you, you could use that, yes. So I usually take those for my characters because I love to be fucking OP.
Makes sense. Pathfinder better. Thank you very much.
Pathfinder, yes, I agree with you.
League's better.
Unfortunately, that is how it is. Okay, so yeah, Kazu gets hit real bad by that other one. The other festering third one, who I don't think was attacking anyone specific. Actually, nope. He's fighting against Conathor. He is going to try. Does not hit. That hits. That hits. Okay, so Conathor takes... That is... We'll call it 30. 30 damage. That's close enough. I don't feel like mathing for all these NPCs. 30 damage done. Okay. Moving on to Aurora with Revelation on deck.
Great. So, worried about Kazuhiko's safety, my first action upon returning has changed. So, in terms of positioning right now, am I within 120 feet of the 3 Death Knights?
I'm going to automatically say yes because we are still in the first round, so movement is loosey-goosey.
Okay, so
AKA
basically positioning to stay within 60 feet of Rev at all times.
Yep.
The idea is to cast slow on up to 6 creatures, so I think I have 4 if the Knave Lord can be counted towards this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, I interpreted one thing. Are they within 40 feet of one another? These 4 individuals that are fighting. It's a 40-foot cube that I have to position.
40 feet. Yeah, I'd say the battle has kind of coalesced into the center of the room because they're keeping the bad guys away from Morrigan, which we'll get to in a minute. So yes.
All right, then they need to make a wisdom save as Aurora stomps her foot and causes lightning to shoot out across the ground towards them, and then within that area kind of rise up along their feet and legs as they attempt to be slowed. They must make a DC 20 wisdom save.
Boy. Well, the one who does have magic resistance, the one who is alive, fails. The other 2. Okay. Both the living one and Death Knight number 1 fail. Death Knight number 2 succeeds with a total of, what was the saving throw again? I'm so sorry. I'm blanking on the number.
20.
Okay. Is the wisdom save? Con save?
Yes,
Wisdom. Okay, that is... Yes, that succeeds. The last one does succeed.
Got you. So 2 out of 3 are now slowed, which means while I'm concentrating, speed halved, -2 to AC and dex saves, and it cannot use its reactions. There's a bunch of other stuff, but I am going to drop it in the chat.
Yeah, please.
Great.
Thank you so much.
No problem. So that is the action. The bonus action is going to be for Aurora to turn and look at the Knave Lord, and she's trying not to be afraid. She grips her new magical weapon spell casting focus, and it shapes itself into a whip, and wings bust out of her back as her draconic ancestry manifests into these leathery, scaly, slightly iridescent blue wings with little hooks, but they curve into little gentle endings. And she now has a flying speed.
My
That,
queen.
I believe, is my turn.
Excellent. Revelation. It is now your turn, and Valdin will act immediately after you do. You're on the same turn.
Yeah, so my question was about positioning in terms of Morrigan.
Mhm.
So there's no one near her right now, or
No.
near the throne.
Not presently.
I would like to move to put myself sort of between the throne and the rest of the combatants, and
Yeah.
who is sort of closest that way.
Whoever is closest to you, I would say it would be Aurora. She's kind of staying in lockstep with you. As for enemies who are closest to you, Death Knight, probably... Death Knight 1 and 2. Actually, all 3 of them are pretty close to you. They're all kind of grouped up
Yeah.
in one
So would I be
space,
able
so
to
yeah.
like be in melee with one of them?
You could do that.
Without. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You can position yourself to be between them and the throne while still being in melee.
Great. That is what I will do then. I will activate my celestial revelation so that the wings that are there all the time now sort of burst out, glowing, just like Aurora's. Yeah. And I will attack, let's say, Death Knight 1. That is a 16 plus 13 to hit.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
And then the second attack would be a 17 plus 13 to hit. So, is there a difference in damage? Nikita, I don't know. What type of damage do you add? Did it say?
What? If it's for the call of the hunt thing? Or
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that just adds a 1d6 bonus damage to anything that hits.
Yes.
Cool. So that is... Okay. 7 plus 16 plus Nikita's... I actually have d6s. So that is 18, and then an extra 1d8. An extra 7 of radiant.
Excellent.
And that is my turn.
Okay. And that was against one of the 2 festering ones?
Yeah.
Okay. The one that's not slowed? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
25. Excellent. Okay. Valdin is going to do the thing. Where is... Oh, did I not open my thing for Valdin? Jesus. I have like a base stat block that I'm co-opting. There we go. Okay. He... Oh boy. He is... He sees that Kazuhiko is not doing well. And he is going to heal. Yeah, that should fix that. And he automatically gets back 70 hit points. So he is back up. You watch as the wounds on Kazuhiko begin to close. Not completely, but it is enough that it looks like he's out of immediate danger. And Valdin looks over to Sin, who's on the other side of the Knave Lord from him, and he says, "It's about time you got back, kid." And you can tell he notices that you've changed. And that is his turn. Okay, so that is the end of this round. Timey-wimey free movement is now over. We do care about movement speed moving forward from this point. And we are back up to the top of initiative with Sin. And then Nikita is on deck.
I keep moving around my Discord for unmuting purposes, and I'm like, this is bad. Keep it in one place. All right. Sin doesn't have anything fancy like wings, but when Valdin says it's about time you got back, Sin grins and is going to use his bonus action to use his last regular spell slot to cast Spirit Shroud. And the spirit of like the druids that have died before like while Morrigan is waking up sort of coalesce behind Sinark and kind of make this like freezing cold like aura around him. And then I'm going to attack the Knave Lord with Dirk. So, and that will, from there, I'll let you know what that's doing actually. Okay, so 15 plus 10. Yes, that definitely hits him. All right, so the Knave Lord's surrounded. Great, I'm a rogue. That's really good for me.
Yes, it is. Surrounded and blocked by a wall of water on one side.
Exactly. So my number of dice right now for sneak attack is 5d6 now. We love this shit. All right. Plus I have a d6 from Nikita, and I also, because of my spell Spirit Shroud, have a d8 of cold damage. So I know this bitch hates being cold. Okay. Is that all the dice I was supposed to roll? I think it's only my sneak attack dice and my bonus dice. In 1 second. I have to roll 2 more d6. Do I have 2 more d6? Yes.
I was gonna say, if not, I have a giant pack of them right next to me.
Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 39, 41, plus 6. 47 points of... Sorry. That is 41 points of regular magical slashing, plus 6 points of cold damage.
Okay. 41.
Get him.
Dagger.
Who hit me for
you said
11?
it was
I
6
hit you
points
for much.
of cold damage, you said? 6?
Yes.
You watch as this cold energy hits the Knave Lord. You see that it kind of spiders over the surface of his armor, and you see steam begin to rise from where it hit, and you think it might have done more damage than you thought. Anything else on your turn?
No, that was my bonus action. My action. Oh, I get a second attack now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Without having to spend my bonus action, which is beautiful. So I am gonna hit with my +1 short sword on the other side. I don't think that hits though. That is a 17 to hit for the Knave Lord.
17 does not hit.
Okay, well, I got so excited by my first attack, I didn't do the second attack. That's fine.
Okay, moving on to...
And that's my turn.
Moving on to Nikita. What die you on deck after Conathor, of course.
New stuff question.
Yeah.
Is it at the beginning or the end of my turn?
It's right now, baby!
Oh, shit! Okay. All right, so I guess I'm rolling a d20?
Yep, you know what evens and odds mean, so...
Yep. All right.
Doing some homebrew shit, chat.
I got a 10.
All right.
So, in her rage, whoever is nearby is going to be hearing her kind of just huff a bit more, and her hair starts to floof a bit. And, she is going to go into her dire rage. So she goes into... Her hair gets longer and just bigger and floofier. I'm just going to say that. And then visually, if you'd let me have this Inuyasha moment, I would love for her to have her not full bite rage look, but she has fangs, she has regular claws, and she's just a little bit taller. Why not? To the point that she is a little hunched too. So she's a significantly more feral presenting right now. And she has control, which is great. So I'm going to hit the Knave Lord. Again. I'm excited for this part.
Another one.
So she's going to just like, with a rage kind of like grunt, just like slash up at him.
Yep, don't forget your bonuses.
Yeah.
And if you want to bump up your AC on your sheet so that you don't forget.
Thank you. That's a great point.
Yeah, you keep that until you're knocked out of dire rage.
Okay. Do I put it as an override for now, or?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
To add the +2.
Okay.
And then you have +5 bonus to all melee attacks.
Fuck that up. 1 second. I keep thinking it's like an adding thing, but no, you have to write it in. Okay, so it was a 20 before.
Yes.
Or 18 before, so it's 20 now.
Yep.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. Okay, great. So that was a 14 on the die, so +10.
That hits.
Yes. And melee damage. Got it. Okay, cool.
You remember to add your... oh, I wrote that wrong. I'm so sorry.
What?
Let me fix that.
Oh, okay.
It's not damage, it's melee hit.
Oh.
Actually,
okay,
no, we'll say hit and damage. We'll make it both.
Thanks.
Yeah. Fuck it, we all.
Thank you so much. So that's super hits.
Definitely hits.
So okay, let's do the damage. So first one. Come on. Okay, better. 8 plus 5. I keep doing this. 13 plus another 3. So 16 plus so that's a 21 damage on that first hit.
Okay. 21.
And she's going to hit him again. We're not moving right now. She's really in it.
Don't forget your bite. Actually, what barrel weapon did you choose?
I have my tail right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am paying attention to that, but eventually.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just making sure you remember because we just wrote this today.
Yeah, I have my cheat sheet. Okay. So that was a 10 on the die, so it's a 20 to hit.
Excellent, that hits.
Beautiful. Okay. 4, 7 plus 5, 12 plus 3 is 15 plus another. So it's a 20 damage on that one.
All right. Excellent. You were just wailing on the Knave Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think you're starting to crack some of the armor. And with that, we'll move on to Conthor. So that's it for your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Conthor is still concentrating on the wall of water. So he is going to use his... I'm pretty sure he can use a cantrip that's non-concentration. Yes, he can. Because he doesn't really have a... He has a scimitar, but, like, it's just a scimitar. So he's gonna Thorn Whip out towards the Knave Lord, because he sees that everyone is kind of piling on him, as you should. And that is... That actually hits. It's so funny. And that's 3d6 for Conthor. Okay, so that's another... He's focusing on his wall spell to keep the... He's maintaining that wall so that it helps give you guys a further advantage, and you watch as he, staff in one hand, but his other hand, he kind of like whips his hand out, and the tattoo on his forearm turns into the Thorn Whip and whoosh, at the Knave Lord before coiling back into his arm. And that is Conthor's turn. Moving on to Dayu. And then it's the Knave Lord's turn.
Alrighty. So the plan was to be a bomb. Is just now, unfortunately, I am a hydrogen bomb. So here is... You're gonna have to help me with some of the visualization here. So there is a wall of water.
Yes. On the side
and
that
that
no
is
one is standing.
On a side where no one is standing. Okay. Then what I would like, I still believe that this will, because the radius is 60 feet. So I still believe that it's going to, potentially hit our bitches.
Okay.
Our bitches.
Our bitches.
So,
Wrong
but
podcast,
like so I just hope y'all can beat an 18. So, yeah, what's happening is, Dayu got hit real hard, and then she's gonna take a really big breath and pull the breath out of her, and it, like, starts to crystallize. Not like ice, but like I knew this name a hot time. Oh, God, it's like Vivianite or something like that. But it's the stone that grows out of corpses. It's a deep, like, green, like a really nice green.
Yes.
So it turns into that, and it looks like an arrow. And instead of like doing a little bow and arrow thing, she's going to aim it for the wall and fire it. And I cast freezing sphere. So everyone within 60 feet has to now make a con save of 18. If you pass, you will still take half damage. And if you fail, you will take full. It's 60 feet. So if you're within 60 feet of the Knave Lord, then you have to make the save. And also
everyone...
the wall should freeze.
Who's not?
Yeah. That's everyone except for Revelation, I think.
That's what I assume so.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because of how big this is. However, the wall of water should also freeze over, and I don't believe Conthor needs to keep that up anymore because it is now a wall of ice.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I will give you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a weird sensation. I will give
Oh.
you the screenshot of the thingy.
Yeah, please.
Like I said, this was a bomb, guys. And in our Discord, y'all seemed pretty happy about the bomb.
That is...
But it is a lot of damage, and I
Definitely
can
didn't
also.
expect to get hit.
I wasn't sure who was getting hit, but I'm like, it's 60 feet, so it's gonna be, I think, almost everybody. But I think that also includes the Death Knights.
It does.
So
It
yeah,
includes-
this is
it's
gonna
everyone on
be
the
a.
field.
Mhm.
You know what? 60. That is such a large. Oh yeah, 300 feet, 60-foot sphere.
It's a sphere.
Sorry, Rev. You
Yeah.
gotta make a save.
That's why I was like, it's a bomb, guys. It's a bomb. It's a literal bomb. It's an ice bomb.
Okay.
But it's okay. I can heal us later.
Yeah, but if I drop slow, I'm gonna be unhappy.
That is.
Well, that's why you have
true.
Death Ward on you.
Is Valdin. Valdin saves. Death Knights. The living one saves. And the other. Wait, actually, no, he's slowed. So he has disadvantage, I think.
Oh wait, what kind of save is it again?
It's a Constitution save.
I think it might be Dex. Hang on.
Yeah, it's
Dex
dexterity
saves
saving
that.
throws. -2 penalty to AC. Oh, to AC and. Oops.
It's
Nobody's
dex
really
save?
fought them much since they got slowed, so it's okay. This turn can either use action or bonus action.
It's a con save.
Yeah.
Mari.
Yeah, seeing from... Oh, okay, good. I was confused by that.
Okay. Okay. I have to roll saving throws for them this round for stopping the slow. But no, it doesn't give them any bonuses. This one has... Okay, the first one succeeds, or rather, the Death Knight that's not festering succeeds. The Death Knight 1 fails. Death Knight 2 fails. Okay.
Okay.
What's the total damage?
47. Ice or cold,
And halved if you save.
and halved if you saved.
Okay.
Is
worry, just
Aurora
come.
within 10 feet of me?
I feel like that's up to you because Aurora was trying to make sure she wasn't fired.
Trying to stay, yeah. Yeah, then I can, if you fail, I can take your damage. All of
Thank
it.
you, because I certainly did fail, which means so I'm taking half of the half. I mean, sorry, half of the total. And then
I have a
half-
reaction. I have a reaction where I can take full damage for someone within 10 feet of me, so I will use that so we don't drop slow.
Thanks.
I got like a 30-something on my save, so I'm good.
Just be within 30 feet of me, and then the healing bomb will go off next round.
I don't take anything because I saved, and I am evasive.
Oh,
No,
so
wait,
you
is that
use
only
it.
dex saves? Hold on.
I believe that's only dex saves. Evasion.
A life. You're right.
Yes.
Damn it.
Kazuhiko fails, so he loses health again immediately. That is 47 damage. Conathor. Oh. Me looks into the camera.
Bro, I did not just kill your brother.
You sure fucking did.
Holy fucking!
Oh my
He
god!
is down.
I'll pop him back up. That's crazy.
Okay.
Y'all were excited about this bomb, okay?
Alden takes half.
I did.
Okay.
I was gonna say, at least you froze his wall.
Yeah, the wall is still. That's the main reason why I wanted it up. And it's ice now.
Okay. So, well, thankfully ice can be melted, or water cannot. Okay. So, that is Ayu's turn. Anything else on your turn?
No, it's not.
It's not your
yeah.
turn. Okay, what else you got?
Yeah, that was one action.
Okay.
So I have a
I was gonna
bonus
say,
action.
Who else are you going to down this round on your team?
Listen, I said 2 things. People got excited for the real bomb. It's not my fault that you can't make a Constitution save.
It's your fault that you set off a bomb in the middle of the group.
That's
no,
like,
I
that's
put
like
it to
saying...
the side. It's a 60-foot range.
Oh
Don't
my
be within
God.
60 feet.
Please continue with your turn.
I have the bonus action for my Aura of Vitality, so I'm popping Conathor back up. And I didn't use my extra D6 that I could have used, because I knew we would need healing. So just give me a second.
Okay.
I'm just so good at healing. He should come back up with, I think it's 16 hit points.
16? Okay.
Yep, 16 hit points.
And then I think Kazu also has... a reaction.
Ooh, I didn't get to explain what the ice looked like.
Go ahead.
It's a lot of hands. When the ice bursts, it's a bunch of skeletal, floofy, wispy hands that get frozen in place. So now there's just a bunch of fucking hands on the field.
Oh no, it's just his Circle of Mortality. It's not a reaction. Never mind. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Delete, some bonus action. Yeah, that should be everything.
Got it. Okay, moving on to the Knave Lord. Well, before the Knave Lord's turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Since it's about to be his turn. He sees that there are magical effects on the field. So many. Okay. I think instead of that, you know what, he's just gonna ignore that. He is going to utilize. Where is it? I just saw it and then I scrolled past it by accident. God damn it. Use so many spells. Where did it go? What? He gets to cast one spell. Yes, here it is. He looks at you, Nikita. You watch as his head... actually, he's kind of facing you right now. He holds his palm out in your direction and casts Banishment. I need you to make a Charisma saving throw. You have to beat an 18. Or be banished.
Yeah, I'm like so good at this, guys. Holy shit.
She's getting banished, y'all.
Nope. 20 is incoming right now.
Use a fucking luck die. Use it.
Yeah, you're right. You're using a luck die, so that leaves me to 3 now. Okay. Okay. Oh my fucking god. That's a 19 on the die, so it's an 18.
You just barely make it. That is so funny. And now the Knave Lord will actually take his turn. He's using the sword against you. And it's very twisted, this thing. You see that there are also a couple of weapons on his back. They look like halberds. One is a halberd, one looks like a javelin. They are all ornate. And I am going to... Yeah, if I roll a 20, it's very good. So I will... We're going for Nikita. Because he doesn't like all the hits you've landed on him recently. So first attack is going to be on you.
Yeah. Don't roll 20 though. That'd be great.
That is a dirty 20 to hit. It is not a crit.
Take those.
So that is the first one.
Ooh.
1d10.
Can I use my reaction actually for my tail?
Yes. Before I even bother rolling damage, because you might not hit. He got a dirty 20, so you have your new bonus to deflect.
So that would be put my AC to 23. So block.
Okay, so you do block that first one. You use your tail, I assume, to just deflect it out of the way, this intricate sword. And he instead turns it on Sinark, knowing full well that you have Sentinel. Okay, that is... Oh my god, math. Wait, that's not right.
If it's higher than 18, he hits. If that helps, if your math is like it's higher than 18.
Oh, I wasn't mathing. It's a 31 to hit you. So yeah, it super hits you. That is 1d10 plus 16. You take 20 magical slashing damage.
Okay, I am going to use my reaction to do Uncanny Dodge to have it to 10.
Okay. Okay. And that is the Knave Lord's turn. Oh, fucking shit. I forgot to roll. Hold on. I'm such an idiot. I rolled for everybody else. I forgot the Knave Lord for that ice thing. I'm so sorry. I'm rolling it now. That is... I was so
one
focused.
guy who was 4.
I was so focused on everybody else. That
No, it's okay. You had to roll like 7 times, Loki.
He fails. Okay.
47. 47
47 times
plus
2.
that's 47 major owies.
That is 94 damage.
9, fuck y'all!
And that is the Knave Lord's turn. We are on to Kazuhiko. I'm going to move so quickly with Kazu. He is
Heal
going
yourself, please.
to... He is just gonna keep fighting this Death Knight because he can't really disengage. That is a nat 20, ladies and gentlemen, for a total of 29 to hit. That is... let's see. Okay. You watch as in the smoothest of motions, he cleaves through the living Death Knight that he was fighting, shoulder to hip, just cuts this creature clean in half. and then turns to the one behind him and swings again. That's another nat 20. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that one was also super he kills him. He kills 2 Death Knights.
That's my man. That's my man.
He almost gets downed by these Death Knights and then slays 2 of them back to back. There is 1 Death Knight left currently, 1 festering Death Knight that is, I believe, still slowed.
Which one? Yeah, so would that have been number 1?
Number 1 is still alive.
Thank you.
Double crits for Kazu. Moving on to the remaining Death Knight. He is... I forget who he is currently fighting against. I think it is... He can only take an action.
No one now that Kazu killed them all?
Actually, he can't even do anything because he had a save, so he doesn't... No, that is not an action. That doesn't count. I'm trying to think of, like, he's slowed. What can he do and not do? He can only attack.
And just once.
Yep, just once. And who is in front of him? It's Conathor. Sorry, guys. That is...
But that's a crit.
No, he's up.
Oh, yeah, he's not up.
Well, he's prone.
He's not
prone.
physically up.
Right? Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even have to roll.
So
It's just an auto crit.
disadvantage.
It is just an auto crit. Love that for me. He's down again.
Okay, healing bomb. I think.
Okay. And that is that Death Knight. It is now Aurora's turn with Rev on deck.
Okay. So Aurora is looking at the Knave Lord. After the significant effect of the ice, does it seem like things are going our way?
Roll me insight.
Sure. It's a +2, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, that's cock. Come on, do something good. That was good too. Well, that's a 12.
You think things are going well?
Okay. I'm gonna save what I was thinking of then, and I'm going to Aurora's gonna fly slightly above Rev, so that they're quite close to each other, but she's just a little bit further off the ground. And little bolts of lightning start like shimmering around her, and then kind of push outwards into replicas of Aurora, and then kind of semi-solidify. So they start swirling around. There is mirror images circling our sorceress in the air. That is not a concentration spell, so the slow that is lingering is still up if they succeeded on their DC 20 wisdom save.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
unless they succeeded on that save.
What was that wisdom save? I forgot about that.
DC
Me not caring if the Death Knights are slowed, whatever. I don't give a shit about them. What was the... that is a 16 total.
Failures.
Okay,
Stay
failure.
slow.
Right, you said it was 20. Yes, okay, so he is still slow. Whatever.
Great. Move. Action. I don't think I have any other... Oh, wait. This is a good time. I'm going to convert some... Actually, you know what? I don't know if I need this, so never mind. That is Aurora's turn.
And I realize we are up on time, so rather than... Are you okay if I get into a little narration? Okay. Because I don't want to rob Alyssa of their turn. But if you don't mind, then I'll give you something even better.
Go for it.
Those of you who are around the Knave Lord are shocked as he simply disappears. and reappears right in front of Aurora. He tilts his head and says, "Run, run, little Ember. Your home is on fire." And opens a portal in the air, black as night, black as obsidian, and you see Okurai in flames, and he steps through. And the portal closes behind him. That is where we are going to end for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here for the 76th episode of Mistlost. We are getting into the final battle. It is now a race to Okurai, so you don't want to miss. Same bat time, same bat channel, next week, Wednesday, April 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here, we will be queer, and we will be fighting the BBEG. You don't want to miss this one. I'm going to post on socials a lot between now and next week because we're getting into the last few episodes of this campaign. We have less than 10 episodes left. I don't know how long we're going to stretch it out, but we're getting there, folks. So everyone, have a wonderful night. Thank you to my amazing players as always, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.